Okay. Looks like I'm live. I'm just here futzing around with stuff. Sorry. I got to move a couple of things off my desk. I was dinking around while Rosemary was live. I'm doing some stuff, but I just couldn't take myself seriously. So there's some words, maybe not close to the edge. Let's just pull out some things. Hey, Steffi G, how's it going? How's your day? Or night, those kind of things. Remind me of home. So there's another word. And I've got one right there. And another one. Oh, no. Okay, so I'm just trying to pull out some different sizes of stuff that we can work with. And I have the little bit of the hiccups. The little bit, not a little bit. Get an eyeball in here. So, all right. Hey, Ann, how you doing? Hi, Adria, and get some good rest, girl. Okay, let me, I got to dig them out and see how many I've got, but I will get back to you on. Let me add you to my list of things. I should know by tomorrow or the next day. I just haven't. It's under here. It's under here. It's right under there. But there's a magazine stacked on top and all that. So let me just grab my little notey book. And Steffi G. You were interested in a scrap pack and 1 or 2 adding machine rolls. All right, I got to look at how many I've got. I may have as many as 10, but I know for sure I have 5 or so. So I'll see what I've got and what I can do. All right, so we'll roll this back a little bit here. This is kind of what we were working on last week. Oh, and look, there's the shade. I'm blocking the thing. So that's where we were working last week. We managed to get 3 big ones in a row. Well, technically, they're not big on this small of a piece of paper, but you know what I mean. So we're going to try not to get the shadow of myself in the light. And we'll work on this. So maybe we won't start with this great big one. Maybe not. So let's start with some small, maybe not a water one right next to the water one. Let's see, what do we like? Here's one with just some people jumping up and down. And did I find my ink? I just saw, oh, sorry. And then I punched the camera. And then we'll punch the camera, because why not? Oh, here's some ink here. Okay. Oh, I missed that. I'll have to go back and watch. Oh, things are great here. I hope that you guys are all, suitably awesome. Ooh, that one's going to be too tall, I think. So let's put that in the violet somewhere else. We'll probably put it in the people teeny. I don't know. I love the big ones. Okay. So we could trim her down a little bit, or we could just put that over that, like that. That could work. Hi, Roseanne. How you doing? Carla! Oh, you know what? I'm on Top Chat like a dope. I don't know why. I can't remember that. Let me roll back up. I don't think I've missed anybody, but let's make sure. I see Adria, who's dozing. I found my snippet roll. Possibly, or you might have seen it on Lovely Malia. She did one out of wrapping. She started with wrapping paper as a base. And it was cute. It was a little bit bigger than this, but it was smaller than the 6-inch size. And she was just putting small things on there. It was very cute. So we need something that is genuinely small to go here, because we get a girl looking at a little sea turtle here, and almost anything that we put there is going to be. So I'm going into the box. Oops, and there I flipped some lips onto the floor. So let me see what I can find that's tiny enough, because we do have some very tiny images in here. Was totally watching Rosemary's. I was in there with you guys. I love how that book is working out. And I see a couple different ways to go with it, you know. That's got to be in use coming up. The Dr. Bag kit is so fun. And I received it as a giftie. I don't have the money to spend right now, but somebody... The Dora one, I'm pretty sure I can come up with enough stuff, you know, watching the video and drawing from my stash. I can't tell. It goes this way. It's a boat. There's a boat right there. And it's a sunrise kind of thing going on. Okay, what about that? What if we... I'm going to hold these down because these aren't glued. What if we did like that? Yeah, I think that could definitely work. Yeah. I can't wait to see what the second kit is, the secondary part of what she's working on, because she's been on such a roll. Liking what I'm seeing. But I think I have a couple of medical dictionaries rolling around here somewhere. So I may draw on some images. And I think I bought an anatomy kit, a digital, a while back from Sharon O. And I haven't seen her in a hot minute. I wonder if she's still doing anything. I never get YouTube notifications anymore. I don't know what I did. I don't know if my computer just went, screw it, we're not doing that anymore. Or if I check some kind of setting that I didn't mean to. But I never get I have like a notifications list, but nothing pops up like you used to. Hey, so-and-so is live. Hey, so-and-so is live. Hey, so-and-so just posted a video. So she's first. And I need a glue stick. So I always wind up watching things. I happened to be looking for something on YouTube today, and I saw that Devin Rex was live, and so I did catch that. This way. This was a bottom image, which has started me on a little bit of a Devin Rex binge, although I'm only one video in because things keep needing my attention, which is not a bad thing. But it's definitely not for the sitting around time. This has been a busy week for me. Second phone interview / I think it was Skype. I didn't like it, but, you know, I didn't like the format. I had trouble figuring things out, which probably didn't make me look terribly good. But I felt like it went better than the first one. So, catching up on the learning curve there. Okay. Then we've got the turtle girl, which I actually wanted to go a little bit under. So, let's peel that back up for a second. This is for a job in Colorado, which is more snow than, you know, that part of Colorado is more snow than I want. But there's no housing included or affordable nearby. So I think that's not going to work out, because I'm really looking at some of those resort places. If you work there in their season, they will provide dormitory housing, but that one does not. Oh, and you know what? I needed this to be, I'm just yapping away, not paying attention. I wanted this to be, oh boy. Why is it when it matters, it won't, when it doesn't matter, it just peels right up. When it matters, it's like, no, I'm not doing that. Let's see. Yours will be at the post office on Friday. I can show you mine if you guys want, just to see. Because I saw a couple of digitals in her, what she was skimming through in her personal kit that I don't have. But I don't imagine every kit's the same. I think she round robins with what she's got. And I do that sometimes. I do that a lot with my papers. I don't sell digitals, so. And Rosemary technically isn't selling digitals. She's printing for us. We don't have to go out and buy a bunch of digitals, which is very nice because she's certainly got a far better, and she's got years of research for different kits she's done, so she can pull up things that are related. A metal quackery. I like it. I haven't done a lot of caboodles. I still have my Dark Shadows one sitting around because I want to buy a couple of pieces to go with it, and I just haven't gotten around to it. You know me, I'm bad with money management. Gonna have to change that, though. Can't live on your own and be, not savvy with your finances. That doesn't work. Okay. So this is like a ridiculous kind of cricket croquet thing going on here. And that, we would have to put that in the middle because it doesn't quite go all the way up or all the way down. And I don't want to cut really any part of it off. So we need something that sized. But yeah, let me get a few more things glued down and we can take a look at that and then we can go back to gluing. All right, so let's see, we need something. Ooh, that's a fun one. Well, I said no matter what you're looking for, you find 50 things that don't fit where you want it to fit. What about like that? Well, I think that would work. I think that's nice. Okay, so let's, these three, let's get them inked up. And then tomorrow night, magazine harvesting after Rosemary. And Friday, I'm thinking we might take a look at Rosemary's kit and I might try my hand at it. She makes it look so easy. And in theory, it shouldn't be that complicated. But, would you guys be interested in watching me struggle through some of Rosemary's kit? And that struggle would be on my part. It has nothing to do with the kit Rosemary offered. It's a reflection of my own, ineptitude in some ways. And it's just live usually means you see all the, you don't edit out the mistakes when you're live. Not that I edit at all, but I understand why people who make tutorials do, because it would be so confusing if all of it was in there. Sometimes it's good to see the things go wrong, but you don't want to see too much of that because then you're like, and you can get lost in your, and I think I didn't get a spot in here. I feel like there's a spot that's lifted a little bit. Okay. This one's a little bit thicker, so I'm just putting it down some. And then we'll put her in there with her cup of blueberries. There we go. Let me look at the chat. I have several around. I have good intentions along with 5 grandchildren. And yeah. Well, I love Dark Shadows. Like, I'm still watching the series. I haven't watched it in a little while, but for the 60 Days of Horror, which I'm going to turn into a 365 thing. And I'm going to post some updates on Ko-Fi, I think. Because not everybody's interested in horror movies, and my less mainstream interests. But I got a thing for bad horror movies. Oh, I just flinged that way over there. But that is silly. And we can come back in maybe later with some colored pencils or something and add some color around that. But I also think I bought one way back one year when I did a 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. She did like a papyrus something or other. And I think I still have one of those floating around because I bought one and then she gifted me one as well. Because I told her I was going to give it away as part of the 12 Days of Christmas. So she was nice enough to gift me one, and I still haven't gotten around to making that either. Two, in my defense, I live in one room, and my craft room is that same room. So I look like an episode of Hoarders. Oh, look, there's a cute manta. Well, they look cute. I'm sure they're... So probably don't want to get up in their face. So let's see what else we can come up with to go. Well, grandkids have always got to be a priority. That is a thing. Okay, there is very faintly in the background there. Another little basket of blueberries in here twice. And then we don't want something very... We don't want to go into the manta, so we either need to tuck it under or have it be small enough to work there. So we may need to resort to... And then to top it all off, I'm wearing a shirt that's like, it's got a hangy bit, and I keep getting it stuck on my chair. I love this kid in his little monkey hat. That's cute. I kind of want to put that over there. All right, let me roll this other side up a little bit so I can pull this over some. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Roly, roly, roly. There we go. Now it's a little more. It's dipping off the side there. So yeah, I thought if you guys are amenable, otherwise we can do something else. Maybe too much rosemary stuff all at once isn't a good thing. I'm not trying to cut into her like I'm not doing any kind of tutorial. I just thought it would be fun to see if I can get it. That's cute. Okay, but I'm looking for something specific sized because I need to fill that spot. So let me go back to the box. And then I was looking at color palettes today, getting inspiration for, ooh, there's a bunch of people on a raft, and that'll fit right in there, and we'll have a little box shape around it. But here's a small one with some soup. Let me pull some of these tiny ones while I'm seeing them right here. They tend to fall behind other stuff. And then you're like, where'd all my small images go? And then I threw a couple upside down. That was exciting. Oh, there's a little coffee cup. A sundae. Ooh, that one's thick. That's going to have to go in the go somewhere else pile. Okay, so I think we've got that little grouping nicely. So let's ink these and get them glued down. Woo! We're moving right along. We're inch long in the manta. Is this the one where the little baby ones look like evil raviolis? I think that's true. I saw a picture of one once on, I think it was on Facebook. Cute but disturbing. All right, those are all inked up. Let's make this happen. So this one will go first. And I need my glue stick. You were at the Starbucks and the person behind you had a girl about 3 or 4 years of age. She was running around trying to get on a nearby escalator. Oh. Well, You're kind of grandma aged. I don't believe for 1 minute you'd let your granddaughter, if you had, if you were watching a granddaughter, I don't think you would let them anywhere near the escalator. Also, I don't think a grandkid of yours would be running around like a lunatic. I just don't see that happening. Okay, next our little pile of blueberries in a basket. I had leftover. Did you guys hear about the box of pumpkin pancake mix fiasco? I had a couple of leftover pumpkin pancakes for breakfast this morning. There's a little bit more. I don't know if Sandy ate any, but if she hasn't eaten them by tomorrow, I'm finishing them off. She missed out on Starbucks. Yeah, probably. All right, so I kind of want to give this a little bit of an equal. Like I said, I can always come back in later and color it in with a colored pencil or go around it with a paint pen or a marker or something. I have some colored markers as well. There's lots of ways to, I just don't like having the extra space. I have white space issues. I'm trying to get better about it, but it's a thing for me. I will freely admit it. And this little kid in a, and I'm going to line it up here because we're going to give it a space on this side as well. Yeah, I'm trying to look for words here that we have beat yesterday. I don't know if that's appropriate for there. To remind me of home. That's a good one. Yes, I'm live. Okay. I just don't want you to come in and say something rude.
Oh.
Is this a pad of paper you got?
Yes.
Did you want me to show it?
No.
No.
So I'm at Walgreens to pick up my prescription, and I'm standing in the line, and I look to the right, and this is what I see. I couldn't not take a picture of that.
I don't know if you guys are going to be able to read it.
Would you like me to make it bigger?
I don't need that third one on the end, I don't guess. Just in case you didn't know you needed that. Apparently,
I sent it to
other
Mike.
parts of you besides your brain can get depressed.
I sent it to Mike. He sent me back. He says, for $25, I better be damn happy.
Did you want me to show them this?
No, that's for you. You can do what you want with it.
Oh, like a...
But you had to see that, and I know you don't know exactly where your phone might be. Because we were supposed to find it the other day, and we didn't. Oh, you did find it?
I need you to call me to see if the sound works right.
Oh.
Because I had to take the last call on. But you can't be in the room with me. I can hear you clearly.
I gotta see if I got the number. Hold on.
You deleted my number too? Wow.
No. Stop.
I'm not feeling the love.
There it is.
Creator's choice. You missed the pancake story? I'll tell you the pancake story. Well, she's... Oh. Hold on, we're testing my phone. Hello? Yes, I can hear you. Okay. I got a call at 6 o'clock this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And the minute I picked up, they hung up. But I've had several calls where I pick up and the other person keeps saying hello like they can't hear me.
If they can't hear you.
Yeah, so somebody crank called me at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning.
That was lovely. Thank you very much.
Well, I was awake, but that's not the point. It's not like, but who calls at 6 in the morning? If it's not an emergency, nobody better be calling me at 6 in the morning. Or you got the best job I ever heard of.
I saw this. I mean, literally, like we're walking down the aisle, we get in line, and I look over and there it is, and I was like, oh no. And the guy in front of us about lost his shit.
Well, apparently it gives you a happy hoo-ha. So in case your hoo-ha is a little depressed,
you get a happy hoo-ha.
Well, did you read like what it actually says it's supposed to do?
I picked it up and looked at it. Yes.
Okay, so what is it actually? Please inform us.
It has like it's like it's got.
Is it for pH balance? Like what are they doing in there? It does
pH balance. It promotes natural lubrication.
Okay, yeah. So you don't have the Sierra as a hoo-ha?
A Sierra as the hoo-ha, yeah. So I'm just, but God, I mean, 3 bottles on a shelf.
How much was it? I missed how much.
$24.99.
Holy cannoli! Costs a little bit of money to.
You've got happy hoo-ha, combat cravings,
yeah,
and beat the bloat.
Well, all those things are probably
the one
related.
I didn't get, which is right next to it, was non-manic menopause.
I think I have manic menopause.
I like manic menopause.
I think I have the mood swings from that. I've been taking that
estrogen.
That's the one, and I feel a lot better. But I didn't take it for 2 days. Like I didn't get out my little supplement basket.
And you're like, eh.
And I got up today, and I'm like, well, actually, it was yesterday, like last night. I'm like, I haven't felt good all day, really. I don't feel like depressed, but I don't feel the same.
You need to stay on your estrogen.
Well, I was talking about it on my Creative Chaos. Like, I don't think I can go off that. They don't make that one anymore. But they make one called Multi. Hold on.
I was taking the multi.
And how did you feel?
It was good. But now I'm taking the Remifemin. Remifemin.
I don't know what that is.
It's from Europe, and it actually works better.
Okay, but I can't afford something from Europe.
It's actually cheaper.
Okay, and
I get it from Amazon.
Okay, well, hold on then. I'm pulling up Amazon. You can tell me how to spell it.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry, ladies. We're taking the side gig off into hoo-ha land and our emotional wellness. No desert for JJ.
You ready?
Carla says when she doesn't know who it is, she always asks, "Did you get him buried deep enough?"
You ready?
Yeah. Oh, what is that? Are those binders rings? I can see it. Don't.
Whole case of them.
Okay, that's not happy. Okay, how do you spell?
REMIFEN.
IF. Oh, here it is. Rememifin.
Yeah.
Rememifin?
Yeah, that pink one. Pinkly purple.
This one's
yes,
menopause relief.
Yeah.
Good night. Okay, so they had the estrogen in the complete multi-symptom, but they also had hold on. So let me mark this one. So
they have a maximum strength one, and then they have the multi. And
no, they have one that was like for low energy and stress, I think.
Yeah.
My thing is I have trouble with my memory, and that really helps.
Yeah, because it's that memory one.
But they don't do that one anymore.
Well, that's not good.
But what is this one? Hot flashes, night sweat, mood swings.
Yeah.
But I want the energy too.
Take some B12.
No, B12 is not helping enough. And I'm not going back to taking the pink pills.
You don't like the big red ones?
I don't know why this is doing this. Oh, here, that's what it is. And now it's going somewhere else. I'm sorry, ladies. Hold on. Taking this little side trip together. Because that's what we do. Okay. I'm getting it. Okay, so The complete one, night sweats, hot flashes, blah, blah, blah. This one,
Stress relief energy boost for menopause.
trying to get to what it says on the box for what it's going to fix. Hot flashes, night sweats, low energy, daily stress, and mood swings. The only thing it doesn't say specifically
Is memory.
Yeah.
The one you couldn't remember? I'm out of here.
always a little
I love
spacey
you.
anyway.
I know.
Say hello to the ladies because
Hello,
I'm saying hello to
ladies.
you.
Bye, ladies.
Because I have enough.
shopping.
I have enough because you bought me 2 or 3 to last. If I only take one a day, to last. I have 4, so there's 15 on a pack. That's 2 months worth.
Yeah.
Plus the couple I have on that tab.
Okay.
So by then I need to have found something that's going to work for. But as long as I'm here, I'm going to go look at now what if the multi-symptom one said anything about memory.
Play me to the thing.
I am, but now that I'm this close. Let's see. Night sweats is a thing with me too. Sleeplessness, which is a big problem so I may need the multi-symptom one more. Look, it's a hot flashes, night sweats.
And I remembered.
What is it? Of the bracelets for Halloween?
Yeah.
So hot flashes, night sweats, sleeplessness, which is one of my things.
Mm-hmm.
Low energy, mood swings, and more.
Yeah, you're more.
I've always been more. I thought that's what you liked about me. I can't even pronounce that, Carla, so I'm probably not going to. That's probably for your desert JJ, for all we know. That's a good one. Did you get in very deep enough? I like that. Sorry about the side trip, ladies. You'll probably be seeing the voodoo things in a sale. She'll probably put them in a paper pack of some sort. She always manages to find some fun things to put in those paper packs. I get one to play with. Don't be worried. I don't actually use them for what they're for. I'm not going to be paper voodoo dolling any of you. All right. There we go. Now we can move on to the next. Okay. Plus reduced inflammation. Okay. I've gotten comfortable with the Estroven. I didn't look at the price on the one she showed me. Let me go back for a second. Because I can get these ones. It's 28 days for $20. We got a way better deal at the dollar store. But the dollar stores that sold those closed. And so that's never going to happen again. But I need to find something, and spending $20 every month is better than just letting it run wild. So, but apparently there's other types of this one too. Anybody taken the Remifemin one? Fudge, I hate it when it does this to me. Okay, so back to the images. Let's see what can we do. We probably need some small ones. We've got our pot of soup. For some reason, we have a spilled milkshake. Looks like it has acai. It looks like it has bobo. Bleh. I can do it. Boba in it. The little. Okay, those are too light in color to put next to each other. We have a broken egg. And then maybe we need something going that way. Something going to the horizontally. Okay. Let's see. Good night. So I'm thinking that complete one might be my thing. And I did see for like $44 they had an 84 count. So I just need to save up some money. It's not an emergency. I still have a 2-month supply. Janice, how's it going? For some reason you're already, well, you should get some rest, girl. Well, that doesn't seem like a thing I want to do. Does it help you though? Like, yeah, that happens to. I wish they would have given me a hysterectomy. I can't even tell you how much I wish that. I would trade all the night sweats for till I die to not have the things that are going on. Thankfully, Aunt Flo isn't, knock on this fake wood, as awful as she used to be, but it's still happening, and I'm not happy about it. Okay, that's going to be too tall for there. I'm looking for something kind of going that way. That's small. I have a lot of small square things, but not a lot of. Oh, I love that. I'd like to get that in there somewhere. I like that one. Okay. Ooh, maybe this one. Let's see if we do this. Hold, please. What if we slide that in there? Cover that. And then we do that. It's a little table with some orange juice on it. Let's see. I'm going to look on the computer screen and see if I like it. Let's see. They left the chemo factory in and just took out the easy bake oven. Yeah. Soy is not great long term, supposedly, but it has helped your night sweats. The pills. The black cohosh helps some too. Black cohosh seems to be in every. Oh my god! It's little piggy banks on a dark background though. Oof. That's really thick though. We're gonna have to put it somewhere else. I don't think it's a good weight to be on the. I don't know if I like that. Let me look for something else. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place tonight. I blame missing 2 days on my supplement. I absolutely blame the supplement. Well, my lack of not taking the supplement, not the actual supplement. But now that I see, like, I can correlate directly how I feel versus on it versus off of it. Ooh, I really love that. That's got nice color in it. Yeah. We were going to kind of put those together. Those are from that one magazine we harvested. There's a tiny little piece of pizza. Okay, so I think I have a way to work around this. Hold the phone. If I cut this one a little bit, okay. Can you peel the? I can check. It's very cute though. Okay. So we're gonna cut some of these down a little bit. All right. Let's hope I didn't cut that one too much. Nope, I think I got it just right. That one's now questionable. I maybe shouldn't have cut that. Well, we'll work her in there and put the pizza down here. Ta-da! Problem solved. Slice the bacon. Peel the pig. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on. I'm seeing if maybe I can peel it off there. It would be better if it was daylight, maybe. I need a pokey tool. I just had my pokey tool the other day, too. I saw it over here. Pardon my reach. I'm all rude. Now it's not up here. And I'm not sure what I did with my penguin. There's a pokey thing on here. Maybe it doesn't work. It's got like a pokey edge. Well, it has many pokey edges. Okay. It might, but I think I'm going to have to try it in the daylight. So I will put that away before I poke myself. I can put it in probably the Creative Daily Journal. So now we're going to ink these and we're going to glue them down. Thank you for going on that little estrogen journey with me. No, it was heavy on my mind today, and I wanted to make sure I could find. Well, I was hoping I could find the same one, but apparently they don't make that one anymore. But I think that Complete might do it for me. And by the time 60 days rolls around, I will have had some sales. I keep trying to get everything done up, and I have the list almost written. I'm ready to make a couple of videos. And then some things happen. And I know I'm being very general, but it's just stuff I don't, necessarily want to go, whoa, I just threw the pizza on the floor. And sometimes when stuff goes on the floor, it's gone. I don't know where it went. Fudge. Okay, hold on. We have other small square. We have the cup of coffee. Okay, so we'll work with this cup of coffee. But we're going to start by putting these two down. I don't know how big the cup of coffee is going to need to be, so I need to wait to ink that. 5-second rule. Only if you can find it. Stuff floats under there, and there's all kinds of boxes and bins. There's paint under there, and sometimes it falls into the box. There's a couple of books down there, with open spines. These things, they happen. Especially to me. But the pizza's not the end of the world. It will be found. I'll probably find it immediately after the live. It'll stick to my foot, and I'll walk out of here with it on my foot. Because that is the thing that happens to me. Okay. Your crap is all over. I showed a picture of my room once, and some people sent me some pictures back. And I was hardened. I'm not saying their lives are hot messes or anything. It just made me feel like it's more normal than maybe I've been led to believe. Okay, now it doesn't work for some reason. Okay, so we're going to put the cup of coffee right here. I don't know what happened. Okay. Now everything is weird. I think I just don't want too many dark images in a row, Okay, that'll work. So I just need to ink these two. The other ones are inked. The other one is inked. You're tempting to clean your mess up and move his bedroom downstairs. I'm taking his room. Surprise, honey. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to wind up in a studio here somewhere. And I think I can make that work because the studio is usually slightly bigger than one bedroom. And then you get a kitchen and a bathroom attached to it, you know. And I think I'll be able to make that work. If I get real lucky, I might get a one bedroom, but I'm not counting on it. This is all very contingent on, I may have to do a weekly rental if I don't find a job as quickly as I'd like to. I may have to do a by the week thing for a while. So, but that is okay too. It'll all get worked out. I am prepared for, and that may involve, because a lot of weeklies are furnished, so that may involve putting my stuff in storage for a little while. I'm putting the eggs at the bottom on this one instead of kind of off to the side, like oriented a different way, because the cup of coffee is all the way up there. And I didn't want to just make it this little cup of coffee because you do have the coffee ring over here. So that's kind of my thinking on the placement. So he said, well, if it gets you a craft room and he's okay with it, I think that's awesome. Everybody has their needs. As long as no one's going without, that sounds super fantastic. Okay. So now I'm looking for something to fill this so I can go ahead and put these two down. I really like these two, and I think I'm going to use them right next to each other. Because I think, you know, they came out of the same. Well, he did snore, but now he has a machine. He's a sleep apnea machine. Mike sleeps with one. I can't blame you. I don't know how. Elle says she can't sleep without it now that she's gotten used to it. I think that would drive me a little bit nanners. But, you know, it's important to breathe while you're sleeping. So that's all I'm saying. It's very important to breathe while you're sleeping. Oh, that's what went wrong. I was going to use that. No. Now I think, well, but I don't want to, and it doesn't really go. I guess it could go, so it could go like that. Okay, I can make this work. I do need to trim just a tiny, tiny bit off the bottom. Just a wee little bit. Yep. Yep. Those are important machines. And I suppose once you sleep with it for a while, you know, sleep next to somebody with it, you probably would get used to it. Although if you're a real light sleeper, I could see definitely needing separate rooms for that. For sure. Oh, I forgot. We got to put this other one down too. Otherwise, we're going to cover up the face. And then we'll miss all the joy of having that face in there. Which is part of the fun. I love small collages like this. They're challenging because, you know, I struggle with small. But if you can get it wrangled just right. Fantastic, fun little format. Okay. And we're going to put that right on there. And I think I'm going to use some liquid glue for that part because it's a little bit bigger. I I had this open earlier. I couldn't find the lid, so it may be clogged up a little bit. Let's see if I can fix that. There we go. Hey, QB, how's it going? Okay. And there. We're just getting a little bit of a border on the top and the bottom there. Because I cut it a little bit short. Little lift right here. He just finished with work now because he had multiple. Oh, well, there you go. That'll do it. That's awesome to hear that he's doing better. It's a hard situation all the way around. Well, it's all in the name of good health, QB. Physical therapy can be very difficult, but the short of it is, at the end, you get better health, and that is the important thing. Got to focus on the important. Okay, I think I want to put this in here. I know we're doing a bunch of big images together, so maybe not right now because we just did 2 big ones. Maybe we need some smaller ones. So let's see what we've got. The Enterprise. Because I just think that's fun. Let's see what we can pair with that maybe. I'm going to go back to the bucket. Thank you, QB. I think Alice is all done with her physical therapy. She hasn't gone in a little while. We have ho-hum. Maybe that would be fun to put with the Enterprise. I think that could be fun. It's anything but you know, we're all about opposites, right? And then we've got a little surfing picture we could put over here. And then we could do some small images. Let me see if I can fish a few more. There's a little tiny lady with a hat. We all know I like people with hats. Weightlifter guy. We've got a mouth. And a great big set of lips there. Sometimes we got a little tiny ice cream bar. We can maybe cut that down a little bit. There's a tiny lady gardening. Well, it's a tiny picture of a lady gardening. Made an itty bitty picture of an eagle. What else do we have in here that might be small? I'm not looking at the chat at this moment, but I'll be right back to it. Oh, we have some grass or some herbs. I'm not sure. Okay. I maybe should get a little envelope and put the tiny pictures in the little envelope. Because I always seem to have trouble finding the tiny ones. Oh, there's another little. Okay, so I think we have enough to work this next little bit. I looked at the physical therapist last Friday and said, "You are being serious, but my body is flabbergasted at what you would like for it to do." Well, a sense of humor is important in recovery for sure. I think, they're working off what they think is the best, but you know your body best. You have to ride that fine line between how far can I push it, and you don't, because you don't want to overextend yourself in any way. But a lot of times we're capable of more than we think we are. It's easy to get, gun shy about pain. So you have to strike that right balance in between challenge and not doing too much. I was given a 2-page sheet of exercises to do. Can only do 3 out of the 5. Well, you start out small and you work up, right? And eventually you'll get to the point where you can. Those are guidelines, but you do what your body lets you do and doesn't put you, out of commission. Baby steps, right? Gotta do your, I forgot to ink this, but that's not the end of the world. It's a dark image. Okay, got it done a little crooked. Still not the end of the world. Yes, laughing is good. Laughing is important. It even helps with me with my depression. I've often talked about it. I watch a lot of rom-coms and a lot of comedies and a lot of stand-up comic. When I know that I'm feeling depressed, or I feel like it could be a thing that's happening to me, it comes and goes, and I really try not to give into it. But I have found menopause is not helping me out in that area, and hence the estrogen, which has really, really helped out. Okay, so let's ink the edge on this. I have to go through again and ink the edges on some of these while I'm watching a movie or something, because I'm on my horror binge. Using up a lot of glue stick today. I got a glue booker on there. I watched some of a Jim Gaffigan the other night. It really does help. A lot. Rom-coms are ridiculous, unrealistic, and if you're not in the right frame of mind, it can be a little frustrating. I sometimes, but you know what, the ones I like best, and I can't, and this is stupid and completely out of my normal. I love the Christmas rom-coms, the holiday ones. Oh my God. I start in November every year, and I try to watch 60, but I have a few that are my absolute favorites. The Netflix ones are a particular happy place for me. Ooh, that eagle head's actually tiny, tiny. Okay, so let's see what we got in here. So we've got a snow thing. So I need to make sure I've got it oriented right. Hold on. Yep, it's somebody going uphill with carrying their snowboard down. Okay, I don't want any more of those food ones right now. If we cut a little bit of the bottom off this, I think it will fit. Goes a little down a little into the picture. I'm trying to think of who I love. Kathleen Madigan. I can't. I'm off of. I let my Prime go for the moment, but she has one on Netflix. That's an older one that always made me laugh. I've watched a lot of Well, all the names are escaping me. Why is it when you want to talk about something you can't remember? I like Tom Papa. I think he's pretty funny. I'm going to just put that right there and then we'll get in. I didn't glue the other one down. I maybe could have cut that a tiny bit more, but it's glued down now. I just watched something. There's an Icelandic guy. The special is called Pardon My Icelandic. I can't pronounce his name, but he's hysterical. Yes, I love Joe Coy. The good news is the wounds on my body have closed up. Yay! 2020. It's had its moments. 2024. I can't say that I'm stressed out about the move thing, but overall, I think it's for the best. I think it really is the best decision. And although I have stressed about it, I'm not stressed about living alone or anything like that. I think it'll all be okay. So, has 2024 been awesome? No, but it's been okay for me. I think different strokes for different folks, right? We all need different things. We all have had, some people have had terrible years and some people have had fantastic years this year. You know, it's all different. Ooh, Hat Lady. I forgot about Hat Lady. Okay, so I think if we could figure this out, where did my eagle head go? We could put that down there. And then what if we cut this, just this ice cream bar down to just the ice cream bar? Seth Meyers. Oh, I'll have to see if I can find it on YouTube. Sometimes they do clips. Late Night with Seth Meyers. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, Joe Coy's very funny. And he has a number of specials. He has several on Netflix. Okay, I think we can make that work. I cut it a little smaller than I meant to, but we'll have a little bit of a border there. We'll push the eagle over a little bit into the fishing bit. Now we just need something for right up there. Haha. Oh, here's a little sailing boat. Is it small or is it big? Nope, it's... Oh, it is a sailing boat and two people. Oh, we could put that right there. That's working. That's working. Let's see about something. Let's start squidging these around a little bit. Eagles love fish, do they? And I don't really think much about eagles. I never thought about like where they actually live. I know bald eagles are carrion. They eat dead things. Probably not exclusively, but they will eat dead things. Things that are already dead that they didn't kill themselves. I'm just looking for something that'll fit in that spot. And I think that's where we're going to wrap up tonight because I think we've hit our hour. Oh, I want to put that there. Yeah, I like that. So now we need to find two pictures. Look at, I'm just making more work for myself. What a psycho. Okay. I know I cut some small ones the other night and I put them in a pile and I did not put them in here. Shame on me. They're sitting in a pile somewhere. That's too big. Ooh, that's a fun one. Syrup and waffles, and it's cut just to the right size. Okay, now let's fill up the rest of the spots. I love it when I see a little corner or something and I get excited and it looks like it's an image all by itself, but it's part of a larger image. Okay. I'll move some of these that look down off of here. Come on, images. What if we cut that down some? I think we can make that work. I think if we cut just above the people, it'd be perfect. I found it. I think I found it. Look at that. Yes. Yes, we've done it. Your juju and my fingers. They were filming Grumpy Old Men. They had I followed a Bigfoot guy in British Columbia. Okay. I didn't know that. That's cool. Where they film Grumpy Old Men, they have a preserve where you can see the. Okay. Currently reading for Thursday. Boo on the fridge not coming today, but hopefully it'll be there by Friday early. They eat anything, but they like fish. Okay, cool. That's my new thing I learned today. Awesome. Oh, that's sweet, QB. That's very sweet. All right, I'm just gonna pull this down a little bit because I don't want to work off the mat. It makes it weird. Okay, so here we are. We've got a lot of little tiny things. I think this might be picture time. Yet somebody called me at 6:06 this morning and then hung up. And if they're looking for their boyfriend, it's the joke's on them. Okay. All right, just in case I can't remember how it goes. What I'm actually going to try and do is slide this all down and work at it from this side. So I'm going to put this one down first, obviously, and it's already. There was a guy in East Texas who cryptic hunter. He's been on all those Sasquatch shows on cable. You know what? I should follow more. I actually do. Because that's the name of Kathleen Madigan. Has something to do with Sasquatches on her one on Prime. I've seen it 3 times now. I like her sense of humor. And she's super smart. And her and the comedian last name is Black. I can't think of his first name. They've been friends forever. And in case you didn't know it, Tom Papa does a podcast. And he talks to other comedians and actors and stuff. And it's actually quite funny. So, I think it's available on YouTube. I've watched a couple episodes. I know this because he interviewed Kathleen Madigan, and I laughed quite a bit during it. So we're giving a little top and bottom border there. And a little one there. I don't have to wipe down my mat. I've glued all over the bottom of it. He just reads emails from people who have had encounters and has some scientist email too. And okay, I'll have to check it out. The guy disdains all the TV Sasquatch folks. Oh my. Louis Black, that's it. Do you? I didn't know he had a bunch of YouTube content. I'll have to look. I think he's quite funny. He's very angry, but I love him. Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. 2 more to go for this section, and then we'll move down a little bit. I think Mike's off work. Well, he must be. It's late. Yeah, 8:30. He's been off work for an hour. Okay, a little ski lodge. Okay, that one goes there. We've got our hat lady. Maybe we could put the hikers right there. And then put the hat lady. I think this actually goes this way. Ooh, it's got static. Yep, I think that'll work. Okay. So let's get this one glued down, because it's already inked. Do, 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 do. I watched a bunch of Fluffy. I'm typing during commercials. I've never watched any Big Brother. I'm still trying to. I gotta, when I get my Prime back, I will. I've got to finish Survivor. I've gotten pretty far into it. Then we're gonna do Hat Lady. Is she inked? Ooh. Maybe. Nope. He's Billy. Great. Some people from class again. I only know his stuff a little bit. I hear he's quite funny, though. Let's go ahead and ink up these last few so they can dry a little bit before I get to them for gluing. And I do have the sticky fingers. Today went by very quickly for me. I didn't seem to quite get everything done that I needed to. Like, the next thing I knew, it was time to do something else, you know? It just flew by. Nope, it is actually this way, because there's writing on the back. Whatever's on the back was about the Grand Canyon from Arizona Highways magazine. So this is in Arizona. Okay, and then our water picture was next. And that fits under there just so. Last one is waffles and syrup. Woohoo, waffles and syrup. I do love me some waffles. I feel like the little waffly marks are little syrup pockets. Although I actually prefer to dip my waffles gently into syrup because I don't like a lot of syrup. You'll be peeling me off the roof. All right. So let me get the lid on the glue. There it is. Let me pull this glue off here then. There's some glue stuck near the top. Yeah, we did. Oh, pancake story. Okay. I found a tiny mouth, but not the part that we didn't find. Okay. So it's mostly the story of buying the box of pancake mix, although making the pancakes was a little bit of a fiasco too. So we're walking through Walmart. Nels is telling me, don't look at this, don't look at that. You know, because I have my childish, shiny moments, you know. And we walked by a display that had like all kinds of pumpkin stuff, you know. One of the things was a box of pumpkin spice pancakes. And I know you don't like pumpkin spice, Carla, but I do. Don Rickles. Yeah, a lot of that you can catch on YouTube now for free. So let's go through this here. That's like a little chocolate cake, and there's some kind of matcha thing that goes with the chocolate cake. We've got our Ho Hum Enterprise. I love these. These are we harvested them the other day, and I think you guys might remember them. We've got all kinds of. This is loose here. This is part of the reason we flip back through here. I try and catch the loose bits, because after it's been rolled, you can kind of tell. I know, it's crazy. I don't want pumpkin spice on everything, but I thought, how bad could pumpkin spice pancakes be? You would have thought I was buying nuclear waste to hear L's. You know, we got the tiny cup of coffee, and there's a little tiny coffee stain on the diagonal corner. There's our Manta, our orange juice and stuff on the breakfast table, our broken egg. There's the crazy game of cricket, and I think that's out of a fashion magazine. Smiling blueberry girl, people on bicycles. I adore the little baby turtle. And I think that we started right here. I think these three were already down, and we've got loose edges. So it was only $3. I bought it. You can give me shit all you want, but I thought, how bad could they be? It said the whole bag was supposed to make like 23 pancakes. Well, yes, because you don't like pumpkin anything, but I love pumpkin stuff. Pumpkin goat trees, honey ravioli. That might be good, actually. Obviously not with like marinara sauce, but that actually sounds good. But if you don't like pumpkin, gross, right? Definitely. And we've had plenty of stuff that I find gross. So we'll roll back through this. So it was just a little box like this. Generic. It was great value brand even. So it's not like it was a brand name something. It was $2 and change. It was $3. I bought it and I brought it home. And I swear to God, Sandy was on board. But then Mike found it in the cupboard. He's like, what is this? Because all we saw was the box, and he thought maybe it was a cake mix or something until he flipped it around. I'm like, look, I'm going to make pumpkin pancakes on Monday or Sunday, one of the days that he was off. I'm like, you don't have to eat them. But I just felt like everybody had to make a big stinking deal about these stupid pumpkin pancakes. You don't like ravioli? I have mixed. They have them now, the ready-made that you put in the fridge and you do them. He did eat 2 pumpkin pancakes. He did. Definitely would not put syrup on those. See, now you can have all the pecan pie you want. Gross. The other thing I don't like is a lot of people love it. And I love like Nutella, so I do like hazelnuts. But the hazelnut creamer grosses me out. And that's a Sandy thing. She loves the hazelnut creamer. She bought some hazelnut coffee once. She's like, I got this, and you can have some if you want. And she was all excited, and I had to burst her little bubble. I felt so bad. I'm like, I am never touching that ever. Yeah, we just buttered them lightly, and they were great. I think I enjoyed them the best. I didn't have the coffee, so I don't know. Um, but I made the pancakes and I'm making them, and Elsa's giving me shit, and I made the whole box, and it said it was going to make 23 pancakes. I initially put in too much water, so I did have to add in a tiny bit of Bisquick, which may have diluted the pumpkin spice taste some. But that's okay, because if they had been any stronger, I think it would have been overpowering. But it would just it didn't even need to be overly buttered. Just a little bit of butter. They were perfect. You like coffee flavored coffee? Imagine that. Um, but Mike was very brave. He ate one, and then as I was putting him away, I asked him, did he want any more? And I fully expected a no, because I didn't actually think he liked it. I thought he was just being polite. But he had a second one, and for something out of his wheelhouse, I think that's awesome. So there's our. I'll leave some of it up for us to look at. It was the buying the pancake mix that was really the fiasco. You would have thought I was bringing home pumpkin flavored nuclear waste, which is probably exactly how Carla sees it. You like flavored creamer? Now I just like half and half in my milk. If I can get it, I will. The whipping cream without whipping it, I will pour that right into my coffee. Oh, so thick and glorious. But I do half and half. Love it. And it's got a longer shelf life because it's pasteurized 3 ways from, out of this world. And that's something I'll probably go back to drinking coffee more regularly when I move out. So I'll have to have a business coffee maker and a I can drink it coffee maker. Because I would never drink coffee out of the coffee maker, Well, I have, but it would not be my choice after running all the things I've run through my coffee maker. You drink, so you like a hint of coffee with your creamer? If I get almond milk, I don't need to put any sugar in my coffee, and I try not to use sugar in things. I've gone completely off soda. I'm off the red drink because I'm trying not to do aspartame or other artificial sweeteners. So I'm trying to keep the honey and a little bit of sugar if I need it. I've got my oatmeal down to I can use a teaspoon of peanut butter and a little bit of honey, and it's just it's edible without being like wallpaper paste, basically. It's got flavor, and sometimes I throw some cinnamon in there too. Cinnamon's good for. But I'm trying to limit the sugar, especially in other things, like oatmeal. If you buy the packets of oatmeal, the flavored packets, they have a lot of sugar in them. So I'm just eating the regular oatmeal. And I like it. I do. I bought some cheap dollar store grits that were awful. So I'm going to try it. And maybe after my next sale, I'll buy some grits. Because I do like grits with a little butter in it. Yum, yum. But that is our thing for tonight. We got quite a bit done. I'm still finding a little bit of loose edges. So I will let this sit out and dry while I have a little something light to tide me over till morning. And for temporary, at 2:00 every day will be creative chaos until I can get back to my regular time. Box of Cocoa Pebbles. Local weatherman on TV here put hot. I have done that. Half hot chocolate, half coffee. Excellent. It's very good. It's very good. You bought oatmeal and a box of Cocoa Pebbles. Mike loves Cocoa Pebbles. That's one of his favorites. I am a peanut butter Captain Crunch girl all the way. I can eat it straight out of the box. I do it in a gray gold mug. I do hot chocolate in the bottom, and then I pour the rest of it with the coffee, and then I put some creamer in it. I just use half and half. That's how the mocha latte is made. I had a Wendy's chocolate frosty today. Els goes and gets the little small ones, the dollar ones, sometimes, and that's like a treat for her. And she'll bring them home for Mike and Sandy and them. But because they're small, she's still on portion control. So it's something she can have that, it's not a ton of food. So tomorrow night, we will do magazine harvesting. I'll pick out some good ones for us after Rosemary at 7:15 again. And then on Friday at 6:15 after Els. Els is doing a live at 5 o'clock as far as I know. She has been doing it for a little while. So I'll be on after that. And I'll have a look at the Rosemary kit. I'll rewatch the video. Because things like I can get maybe the file folder painted and done accordion style to cut down on some of the time. Otherwise, we'll figure out something else to do that will be equally fun. Well, because it's exactly to your taste, QB. That's the awesome thing, is that when you don't buy it, you get to make it exactly how you like it. And that's the best way of all, because it's also money saving. For the same amount you pay for one or two, you can make probably a dozen or so on your own. And I think that's the way to go for sure. So I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow if you're available after Rosemary. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Thank you, QB. Thanks for coming and spending some time with us. And if I don't see you before Friday, good luck at your physical therapy, lady. I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. You are awesome, amazing people. I love getting to spend time with you. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box at Rosemary's tomorrow, I wish you guys the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. And that's the end for us. We're going to push that button. Night, ladies.